Trade with intuition. Don't be sedated. Manage your risk or you'll be singing this song. I got 99 liquidations. Run it!
I got 99 liquidation, but a bitch ain't one.
Let it run! Let it run!
I got 99 liquidation, but a bitch ain't one.
Yo! Slap the stop loss!
I got 99 liquidation, but a bitch ain't one.
Bring it back!
I got 99 liquidation, but a bitch ain't one.
Been dancing with the market, playing death trap games. Every wick be a bullet with leverage in the name. Stops too tight, that's a hitman's treat. Market makers hunting wallets like wolves in the street. As the price goes up, liquidation stack below. Somebody's hitting the flow. Sweep them, they drag the candle down just to make the margin blow. Liquidation city, watch the funding overflow. And when the price dips low, liquidations rise above. Short sellers feel the fire like a sniper from above. This game is player versus player, ain't no love. Leverage trading ain't no playground, it's a war zone for the boat. I got 99 liquidations cause I over leverage my soul.
I got 99 liquidation, but a bitch ain't one.
Hey, run it up on the key.
I got 99 liquidation, but a bitch ain't one.
Cut the leverage, cut the leverage, cut the leverage.
I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one.
Bounce back, let's go, let's go.
I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one.
Got liquidated Monday, liquidated Tuesday. Market wicked, portfolio spinning, getting sick. Long in pumps like a junkie, should've learned the first time. But greed is a demon in high leverage, making that portfolio dry. Market makers lurk like villains in the dark. Push it just $1 just to tear the trade apart. Price goes up, they load liquidation traps below. Stop hunts, beat the bullets and margin beat the dough. Price goes down, they spawn liquidation levels above. Shorts get clapped, thinking it's a bad dream, trying to wake up from a nap. Every candle is a trick, every wick is no fun, but still hitting the open trade like it owes me something, son. I got 99 liquidations, yeah, I'm still not done.
I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one.
Send it, send it.
I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one.
Margin call, baby, margin call.
I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one.
Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
I got 99 liquidations, but a bitch ain't one.
That's right, guys. 99 liquidations. 99. Here we go in 3, 2, and a 1. Bingo bango. I said bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. But before we start, which looks better? This one, which is 1 or 2? 1, 2. They're like, Joe, it looks better when you do this. And if you say 3, you guys are not my favorites. Hold on, wait for it. So 1 or 2. Let me show you that again. I think this was 1, 2, 1, 2. Very slight difference. Or 3. And if you say 3, you are not my favorite. Which one is it? I already forgot what the numbers were. I think this was 1 or this is 2. I don't even know. Hey, it's like a power up. I think this one. I don't know. But hopefully you can let me know. All right. I already forgot what it was. Let's see here. Going down the list really quick. We got Logo for Crypto, a Donato in the house, a Ninja Raid, number 1 first. Awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate you very much. Johnny December. Thank you very, very much. So here, going down the list, Infinite Team TA. Holy smokes. Infinite Team TA. Appreciate you greatly. Trying to see. So they're barely starting to come up right now. Okay. See here, we got Al in the house. Thank you, Al, for being here. Appreciate you, man. Be giving you a shout out shortly, like we always do. Let's see here. Infinite Team TA. Harp in the house. Thank you, Harp, for being here as well. Let's see here. Going down the list. The Real K Diggity. Awesome, man. Appreciate you. See here. I forgot what it was too. I tuned in too late. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So yeah, so basically my camera Is it this one? Does this look better, or 2? We got 1 or 2. It's slightly different, but I'm gonna go with 1. I'm gonna go with this one. So I don't know. Kind of hard for me to see because the other screen is at an angle, and so I don't know the brightness or anything. Anyway, let's go and get started, guys. See here, in case you're trying to read my shirt, it says immature, a word boring people use to describe fun people. Doo-dum-dum-ps. Yeah, you're immature. Really? Yeah. Let's see here. We got Camsta in the house. What's up, Camsta? Appreciate you, man, being here. All right, so I think now I can start clicking on the stuff. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So let's look at crypto bubbles on the daily. Ooh, ouch. Down. Just remember, guys, what goes up is going to come down. What goes down is going to come up. Unless it's a rug pull, then it just goes down. But right now we did have a slight retrace on some of these coins, which was higher likelihood of it happening. On the hourly time frame, does this mean Bitcoin's going up? Possible. We will see. And right now, no treadmill. Let's see if we can get to a trade, guys. Let's see if we can get to a trade. So that's why we're on a trading computer. And let's come over here to this one. Boring. Let's go over here to the Fear and Greed Index. Last time we were on this computer, it was 14. Today is at 10. We are down 4 points. Liquidation seat map. Let's go ahead and refresh the page. And as always, we give a shout out to Al, who is in JR's Discord. If you have the link, please throw it in the chat. For JR's Discord, it's a free Discord at the moment. So strongly recommend, if you're watching this on the replay, strongly recommend you reaching out to JR. And I was just watching him. Let's see here. Right here. So watch this, and of course, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Make sure the notification bell's on all of them. And then go into the description. It has his links. But I'm going to put this in the chat as well. But for anybody watching this on the replay, it's called The Art of Crypto. And that way you can join his free Discord. It's free at the moment. So just to let you know. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So shout out to Al. He told us about this threshold, which, I mean, it's here. It's been here. I just never noticed it. Same thing with this button for the liquidations map. Makes us look a little fancy. Crypto Change Me told us about this blue instead of being a noob, which is this one. He told us about this one, Crypto Change Me, and I don't know about you, but I feel smarter. Yes, I do. So as price comes down, it builds liquidations to the top side. And all that is stop losses. That's all it is, or orders to go short. As price goes down, we build them to the upside. As price goes up, we build it to the downside. And it's referring to liquidations. And you can see the liquidations color. The brighter it is, the more of money it is, the more value. And here we came up, we took this liquidation or liquidity. We took this liquidity. We took this liquidity. We took this liquidity. But this is where it gets juicy. 25.4 million, 35 million, 20.44 million. Here, just took these little baby ones. 12, boring. 14, boring. You would think that it would come, because it's working its way up, you would think that it's going to get this nice little pocket or range or block of liquidations. Instead, it went up and then it came down. Why? Why would it continue? Just a few $100s more. Well, just remember, what goes up will come down. And so what we're looking for is the pivots. We're looking for the breaking points. Let's see here. Checking the chat really quick. Checking the chat. Okay. Let's see here. Catching up on the chat. I forget. I have to do it on. I have two different chat areas. One where I can see it automatically, and then another one that I have to click on for it to pop up on the screen. See here. See here. Very nice. Yeah, and my buddy, he told me about Joe, the ticker Joe, J-O-E. I forget what it is. A DEX, an exchange. I mean, a DEX. I forget what it does, but he told me about it. I think it was the last bull run, last season. I believe that's when he told me, or slightly when the bull market finished. But he also told me about Shiba and all the Shiba tokens, and it's like, it's too much. It's too many tokens. And then I can't do it the way you do it. Bitcoin, just roll over. Come on now, just roll over already. Yes. Yeah. Let's see here. So let's look at that's on the 24-hour time frame. Let's look at the 12-hour time frame, see if we can see a little bit cleaner as far as the areas of liquidation. So we do have a nice area right here, 67.6 and also 67.5. If the price breaks above this pivot, doesn't mean that we are definitely going here 100%. Nope. Just think about the words that I'm about to say. Because if we break this pivot, because we broke the pivot, guess what? We're closer to this. If we don't break above the pivot, well, guess what? We're further away. So the likelihood of it going there, it's reduced by like a lot. But just think of these words. And this is where a lot of really fancy talking people, how they're like, oh wow, it broke the pivot and then it went to it, and man, like this is how I'm gonna trade. No, if it breaks the pivot, the likelihood of it going here is stronger because why? We're closer. Doesn't mean that we will, just means that we're closer. Because there's a lot of times where we'll go right up to it and roll over. And when that happens, I love talking about it because I show you the price can do whatever it wants. All right, let's go to the 3-day. Let's go to the 3-day. We got V Monitor in the house. What's going on, V Monitor? Appreciate you, man, being here. Today is a no treadmill day, no stepper, because I want to see if I can get into a trade today. See if we can get into a trade. On the 3-day, really surprised that we don't have more of a block down here, especially at this pivot. I'm surprised we don't have, like, all this right here is not all strong yellow. And then same thing up here. Really surprised that we don't have a lot of strong yellows. Now just know that the market makers, they know we use this. So what the market makers will do, they'll put in orders. They'll put in a bunch of orders over here for opening shorts or, setting targets or whatever. Just have an open order. So it'll show up nice and bright and yellow. So the traders who trade liquidity, what? There's a huge block up there. We're breaking this level. It's going here. No, it's very dangerous when we have influencers or mentors or gurus or whatever, where they say it's going to do this. It has to do this. It's, they're saying that it will happen. Anything can happen. So to be very careful. Okay, moving on. Let's go to the weekly for funsies, and then let's look at Bitcoin. Let's see if we can get into a trade. And for this one, okay, so this is what I'm expecting. Brighter areas above the pivot. That's 100% what I'm expecting. I'm also surprised down here, we don't have a block down here for liquidations. Okay, so what does this mean? This means right now we're in the middle, pretty much. And until we start breaking this level, and it's funny, I always say this. We cannot get up here without first breaking this level, then this level, then this level. It's impossible. So this is why I trade level by level. And I don't even worry about this until we start breaking these levels. Same thing to the downside. Once we break this level, then more than likely we come down here. But this should get brighter. We'll see. All right. See here. Yep, there's a huge block up there. I'm telling you guys. So let's look at Bitcoin. On Bitcoin, see here. Yep. Oof, look at that. We're going to go over that in just a second. All right. So for Bitcoin on the 1 hourly time frame, let's just kind of revisit what we've been talking about this past couple of days. When price was here, I did not think we were going to either go up or down. I thought we were going to go down. Nailed it. Why? Because I'm looking at fancy indicators, because I'm looking at divergence, because I'm looking at moving averages. No. Price went up. What happens? Price come down. Now, does it mean that it has to come down right now? No. It could continue going up. Maybe to here. But eventually it's going to come down. The longer it goes up, the higher probability it is that we're going to come down. And if you just think of it in that aspect, trading can potentially be much easier on you. Now, it's our job to show when the potential, what we think might happen. Let's say here we're thinking we might come down. Now what we do is we go into the lower time frames and we look for the break of the levels. Now we're gonna show you what I mean in just a second. So here we came down. Now as we're doing this thought process, you know, this is an area, this is our zone, and again, these zones are extremely important, guys. Like, I can't stress that enough. These zones are very important. You know, we might bounce here, and I even drew this little line. We might bounce here, but you know, if we break this, we have this zone where we might bounce off of, and that's why I drew it. You know, first, when I was drawing this, I put it to here. I said, no, you know, may come down a little bit lower, and then come up to maybe this, and look at this right here. Came up right up to this. Now, what did not happen is this part right here. Again, I don't know what's going to happen. I just have the probabilities of what might happen until we get more data. And as more data arrives, then we can say, oh, well, it didn't break the high, which would have been this. You know, didn't break this pivot. Instead, we broke this pivot. Now, last night, I don't remember if this was last night or if I did this. No, this was this morning. I made this video for my VIP group. If you're not in the VIP group and you have money, what are you doing? Get the VIP group. I do these updates. If you want the updates on our active trades, then of course, VIP is the way to go. If you can wait for the YouTube videos, the live streams, and you don't have money, then just wait for the YouTube videos. You know, there are some videos that I do post in the free portion of Telegram because I'm able to post longer than 40 seconds. Discord, 40 seconds max. For my VIP group, sometimes I'll do a 5-minute, 2-minute, 15-minute. Just depends. Just depends. But on this one, this morning, price was here, and I'm thinking, okay, if we come down, we want to see a bounce here. This is what we want to see, which is this zone right here. We want to see a bounce here. But if we break below this, there's a pretty good chance we're going to come down to here, and I circled it, and then potentially come up to about here. Now look at what's happening, guys. Again, I wish I knew what was going to happen. I just have probabilities. Like, just take this in. We're here. Well, first, last night we were here. I'm thinking we're gonna come down. I think somebody in the chat said that another YouTuber said we're going to go up. We're gonna go to 71 that night, last night. I said, no, I don't think so. I think from here we're gonna pull back. What happened? Why? Do I know the future? No, it's just we went up already. So when we were here this morning, made the video, we need to bounce here. If we don't, there's a pretty good chance we may come to here to come up, which we did, to pull back to about here before we do our decision point to where if we break this level, there's a really strong chance we'll come after this and then come after this. This is what I was drawing here. And then about an hour ago, I was in JR's Discord and the price was here. And I'm thinking, price is going to come down. Why? Because there's divergence, because there's moving average. No, price went up. Does it mean that it has to come down right now? No, it could continue going up. And that's the beautiful part about this. Nobody knows. They can have so many different methods of trading, so many different whatever, but like If it does come up, okay, I'm looking for a rejection here. If not, maybe the middle. If not, maybe the top. Like, I don't know until it pulls back and then breaks the pivot. So here, I was pretty sure, again, I don't know. I was pretty sure where to come down to at least here. But this is where what I drew earlier. And I don't know if y'all can see that, where this wick goes to. Boop. Does it mean that it's done? No. What I'm looking for now is the next pivot. Because we could, from here, come up to about here, come down. Uh-oh. What is it going to do now? Now, are we going to come up to break this pivot, to attack this one? Something like this, make it a lower high. Everybody freaks out. It's all right. To do something like this. And let's change this color to a blue. Let's make it a little thicker so everybody can see it. Or from here, is it going to come up, to come down, to come up, and then break this pivot, and then break this pivot, and then come down for this? And so I don't know. All I know is I'm waiting for these pivots. Now notice one thing that I did not draw. I did not draw here continuing to go down. Does that mean that it can't? No, it can do whatever it wants. Price can come down, but I don't think it's going to come down. Why? Well, if we draw a fib from here to here, let me just draw it. Fib tool, magnet tool, swing low to swing high. The lowest point of this extension leg, we came down. I want to see a pullback to at least the 382, which is 66,307, to potentially 0.5, which is 66,068. Now for me, I love when it pulls back to 0.5. Absolutely love it. Now, whenever I'm referring to this, I'm always talking about candle body closes. And if it pulls back to the 618, well, actually the 0.5. If it breaks below 0.5, I get a little nervous because that means it could come down to 618 and then get rejected off of the 0.5 to break the 618, come after the 786. And now what is it doing? It's actually breaking the lows. So I'm very nervous because now it can come all the way down until it starts breaking the highs. And this is why I trade level by level. So from here, the likelihood of it coming down was very high just because it went up. Could I have been wrong and it just go up? Yeah, I've been wrong before, but here I'm thinking down with hopefully a bounce to the 382. If not, somewhere here. Now, if we kind of zoom out a little bit more, we can see this on the 1 hour time frame. Let's take this off because it's getting too much. We can see that this is our zone. Look at our zone, guys. So if we do break below this, let's kind of zoom back in again so we can see everything. If we do break back into this, or if we don't go up rather, and we continue coming down, we're looking for hopefully a bounce in this zone, which is levels, to come up and then maybe get rejected here and then come down. So pretty much this. We'll see. All right, let me catch up with the chat, guys. Let me catch up with the chat. Let me know, guys. Let me know. What do you think about my thought process? We go over this every single night with what I think might happen. Then the next day we review what happened. Sometimes we're spot on. Oh, sometimes we're way off. For example, here, I like showing this, especially when I get it completely wrong, because I don't want you thinking, oh man, he called like the past 10 of them spot on. I'm gonna trade based off. No, like so I'm wrong sometimes. I'm right more times than I'm wrong, but I am wrong. Here, I thought we're gonna bounce. This is a great area. From here, coming up here, and then doing this. Okay, let's go. Moon mission. Nope, it broke this level. This is why I trade level by level. Broke this level. Okay, fine. Hopefully it bounces here. And we made videos on this, and same thing. We talk about it every single night. And then it didn't bounce. It came down. It's like, oh crap. So here I'm thinking, now let's try to come up. But if it breaks this level, guess what? This thought process, invalid. We broke this pivot and straight drop down. And And here's the level we definitely don't want to break, 62.9. All right. Let's see here. We have Heaven Star. What's going on, man? What is going on? Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for smashing the like. Right now we have the no stepper today because we're trying to do a trade. And does my camera look too dark? That's the question. Does the camera look too dark? Or is it just me? Am I being in the sun too much? All right. Melissa One Love in the house. What's up, Melissa? Appreciate you very much. With the bingos and the bangos. Appreciate you guys very much. See here, yes. Good vibes, everyone. Camsta says 71 overnight, baby. And I woke up still poo. Yeah. There was a YouTuber last night saying that we're going to go to 71. And last night I was saying, I don't think so. Remind me tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure we're going to come down. I don't know. But most of my path drawings, it's scary. It's spot on. Some of them are way off. But until we break a level, and this is why I teach this, you know, this is valid unless this happens. This happens, okay. This not valid. This is what I'm thinking. Oh, it broke this level, not valid. Here, I'm not thinking either up or down. I'm thinking down, down. Here, same thing, down, circle. I did this morning for my group, my VIP. And there you go. See here, Camsta says, it is done. Falling though, because I'm on a short right now. The doom dooms. So we can all thank Camsta for entering a short, because now it is done falling and it was going to go to the moon. It's going to go to 106. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right. See, Meet Damien. What's up, Meet Damien? Meet Damien says, did you buy oil after I requested it the past 3 weeks? No, I don't buy stocks. I want to. And when you did mention it, I did keep on going back to it. But you would know this if you would watch my channel. Pretty much like almost every day for the first like week, 2 weeks. And then after that, I'd check it like every 3 days. But it was up 1100 on my oil futures earlier tonight. Yeah, nice, man. Nice. Yeah, if you would watch my channel, my friend, you would know that I show it. I show it very often. And I don't know if I have it on this computer or not. But I show it very often. And I show my zones, I show my levels. I show that regardless of anything, I think it's a good trade. What's the oil again? I forget. I think I have it on YouTube layouts. What's oil ticker? Let's see here. Oil. I'm guessing. I don't know. All. And I don't think it's oil. I forgot. No. I forgot what it is. That's India. I don't know the ticker for oil. What's the ticker for oil, guys? Me, Damien might have left already. I don't know. Oil. Oh, WTI. That's right, WTI. And then here I was asking, well, which one? And I think I did the NASDAQ or the whatever this one. New York Stock Exchange. Nope, sure didn't. Did I do it on? I don't know. See, when you don't give me information, like I have to click on whichever one. WTI. I think I did this one. Dang it. Oh well. Whatever. I have it on my other computer. I don't know which layout I have. But if I knew which one it was, because there's so many to choose from, I would oh, weekly. No, this is not it. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, good stuff. So here, but yeah, but if you would watch my show, you would know that I check on this because I have it saved on the my other computer, and we update it, or we check it. We checked that one, and we checked other ones. Let's see here. I use the one on CFX. Okay. So see, that helps, man. That helps. The more information you have, the better I can do. Oh, here it is. Perfect. So here, it's on YouTube layout. You gave it to us about here, which was underneath this zone. But I was saying, man, it had a really nice pullback already. We're in the golden pocket. I think it's good. And even if it were to have gone down, doesn't even matter. Let's say it came all the way down to $36 from 61. Let's say it came all the way down $36. Doesn't even matter. You know, you not financial advice. You buy here, you add here. Hopefully you can double it. That way you reduce the average entry cost. And then once it starts moving up, you're in profit. But this is what I had drawn out. And then this is my thought process of it, what it might do. It might come up to about here, get rejected, come down, hopefully here, and then let's go. Moon mission. Moon mission. Yeah. Sometimes I watch your show without saying anything. Yeah, we talk about this one like literally 4-5 times a week. Because I really like this one. I really like this one. For one, you're not giving it to us way up here. You know, you're giving it to us way down here, which is beautiful because it already retraced. So that's why I talk about this one all the time. On the other computer, with the one where I do my stepper. But yeah, so here we can see price came up to here and now it's pulling back. But again, this is on the weekly. So, you know, wait a few weeks, see if we have a nice pullback to 0.5 or maybe even, you know, well, the trend line will be 0.5-ish. Hopefully we don't go back into this zone. If we do, there's a very strong chance that we'll break this low and continue lower. But the odds of that happening are very, very low, but they're still there. They're still there. Let's get into a trade, guys. See, Hyperliquid. JR actually got into a Hyperliquid, I think, short. Let me change the layouts. Oh, hold on. Is this default? Okay. So here's my trend line. Oh, no, wait. I don't want to get into Hyperliquid. It looks great. Let's hide all this. Oh, let's go on YouTube. So it looks great for a short because it went straight up. It went straight up, sideways a little bit, but didn't retrace. And then it came up. So for me, it's really difficult for me to find an entry. And that's why I end up resorting to this trend line. And normally I don't do trend lines for entries, but I'll do pivots. Here, I entered aggressively and I got stopped out. But here, see how we went up on 3-minute time frame. We went up, we came down, we went up. So I'm looking for the break of this for a safer entry for the short. And here I was trying to catch the top, and then almost got stopped out, and then boop, stopped out. But here it's very choppy, very choppy. And they're trying to get all the people who are trying to go short. You're stopping them out. So for me personally, this is too risky for me to enter a short. If we had a setup like this, where we had this nice, very distinguished, easy to see pivot, price went up, price came down, price went up. Let's get the rollover, and then we could enter a short. And here we were trying to catch the top. We got caught. We got caught with our pants down. We got caught with our hands in the cookie jar. And then boop, stopped out. But let's see here. Oh yeah, man, silver. Yeah, so I'm actually in silver. I haven't looked at silver in a long time. Nice. So we actually entered silver for our group. We did get stopped out at a loss, and then I automatically re-entered. And of course, you know, we're doing pretty nice. Oh, the ones that knew about, because I do like live streams and stuff for the group. Very nice. For silver though, Would like to see a retrace to about here. 87, 80, yeah, about 87. And then a continuation to the upside. But yeah, I like it. Same thing with gold. I'm in gold too. Am I in this one? Yes. So this one, we're in the group, in this one, the VIP group, and we literally almost got stopped out. I'm talking about dollars away. So our stop loss is at 45.93.8. This is on Blowfin. You can't see it, but I'll show it here. So our stop loss is 45.938 and the low is 45.96.8. $3 away. $3. Now, granted, this is on Blowfin. So if you're trading on a different exchange, the price may look similar, but it's different because, and this would always confuse me, like, well, why? Well, the people who are trading on Blowfin are not the same people trading on MEXC, on Binance, on KuCoin. They're different people. So the volume is different. The candles may look similar, but they are different because there's different people buying. So just to let you know. Tommy 2 Liters in the house says, I got my Shiba short. Let's go. So yeah, so gold, killing it right now. Jeez. That's good. I think I went at 3x only on this. Man, that's good. So gold, I would expect it to come down, you know, and for gold, if you wanted to short it, the way I short is I would wait for the candle to close. We can do a 4-hour candle. 4-hour candle to close underneath 5271. But it wouldn't be to hold it like all the way down to $1,000. It'd be just really, really quick because I think the price action, if we break this, may come down to here, this level, which is very strong. You can see all the up, down, up, down, up, down. So there's a lot of volume in here. There's a lot of buying and selling. So we may come down in here before potentially continuing up. Or if we get lucky, we can come for this, all this right here. And this is known as liquidating, where we can come down to about here, which again, this is the zone to, man, I don't think we'll come all the way down. Should do something like this. Boop, boop, boop. Something like that. That's if we come down. I would like it to come down. So let me draw it up here so I'm not cheating. Joe, we just caught you cheating. Calm down, calm down. I said calm down. So this is what I would like. Happy face. For it to retrace and then boop, continue up. And if it pulls back this much, we just don't want it to break a low. Like pulling back here is fine. Pulling back here is fine. Anything lower than this, I don't like. Because now if we pull back here, then we could do something like this. Where we roll over, we break this. This is when we would definitely want to short. Not financial advice. And then we break this level and we start coming for this. Boop. And then maybe boop. But this one's maybe not. This one a check mark and this one a question mark. So, but for me personally, if you want to short, like the short would be like to here and then just see if it breaks a pivot to the upside. If it does, move your stop and profit. It's best, especially for bullish coins like gold and silver, it's best to wait for the pullback to finish and then enter the long. Unless you want to babysit. You want to babysit, then you could do that. Man, I've been talking all this time. I haven't even gotten to a trade. I forgot about this. JR. I think it's on this one. No, it's on this one. I used to use this long time ago, and I completely forgot about it until I started watching JR showing this like every time. I forgot where it's at. It's a data. Data? I'm looking for the RSI heat map. See here. All good. Okay, diggity. Very nice. A Dusty Hunt in the house. So VVV for a possible short. Hype, it's too dangerous for me. It looks good for a short. It just, for me, for my entry, I need a defined pivot. And it's just chop right now for me. So for me, this one, it's higher risk. KNC, I don't know what that is. Let's look at KNC. So again, I used to do this long time ago. Completely forgot about it. This is why it's really important to watch other YouTubers, because they may do something that either you've done in the past and forgot about or didn't even know about. So shout out to JR and his Discord, because man, KNC. Let's look at KNC. Let's go here. Let's go do default. Okay, KNC. It's coming down. Let's go. KNC. A Blowfin. So I trade on Blowfin. If you would like to trade on Blowfin, please use my referral link. It doesn't cost you anything extra. If you don't use it, I'll never know. But if you do use it, well, then it helps support the channel. So, and if you have an account with a large YouTuber that you absolutely love, you might want to consider maybe getting another one to support your smaller YouTubers, because those guys, they're millionaires already, like guaranteed millionaires, not even thousandaires or 100,000aires, millionaires, every single one of them. So I'll give you a heads up. All right, so we can't do KNC. Denied. Let's look at VVV. Oh, wrong one. Fine, VVV. I think JR trades this one a lot. See, data, RSI, heat map, screener. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you greatly. Yes, very true. Very true. Ooh, sexy. I like it for a short. Let's put on our cheat sheet. Okay, we're underneath our blue line, which is our VWAP, our 9 SMA, our whites, our 30 SMA, our orange, our 50 SMA. Things are starting to curve down. We broke through this level. This is the very first thing that I noticed, was this level being broken. So I do like it. My stop loss. Let's see. I'm gonna do a really tight stop loss. And if we come up here and we start ranging, well, then there's a chance that if I were to put my stop loss at 6 or 8%, I get stopped out anyway. So I'm not entering yet, just to let you know. I gotta wait for this candle to close. So it's gonna be my stop loss. Let's see if we can do some trades. Stop loss. Ooh, I don't like those numbers. No, thank you. Let's do 7. Better. Copy. And we'll do this to paste. Got it. We'll do this. And we'll do stop loss in red. Okay. And we still have about a minute to go. Oh, let's put it on our Bollinger Bands. Why not? They make me look smart. Joe, you need all the help you can get. Calm down. Calm down, I said. Calm down. Calm down. You funny. Let's see here. And my target. Okay, 2 to 1. I like it. There's too many lines on here. JR, you funny. Too many lines. So we'll do This one now, just remember, there is a 30-second delay on average. So just to let you know, there's a 30-second delay on average. But I'm giving you the setup before I actually take it so that you know what the setup is and what has to happen. So what has to happen? Our 3-minute candle needs to close underneath 6.513. It needs to close underneath it. So more than likely, I'm gonna have to wait. Even though it's a green candle, I'm gonna have to wait another 3 minutes. So if you're trading with me, I'm trading on Blowfin. If you're trading on MEXC or another exchange, these candles will not be exactly the same. So that's extremely important to understand. They are not the same. So you have to rechart this on your own with the exchange that you're on. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, let's finish this. Finish it. Calm down, guys. Calm it down. Calm it down. See here. And I really want to enter right now. Like I really do. But like this barely broke it. So here it broke, but then we got a wick, came up. Then we got a wick, came up. Lower high, which is great. Came down, kind of balancing right here. Kind of balancing. So if we would have had a strong candle, and a strong candle, I just mean like a bigger candle. Look at the candle sizes. So that's another thing I look at too. I look at the candle sizes and the wicks. And like this candle is very small. So it's kind of like, I don't know if I want to go down. I probably want to go up. So I was like, So I got to wait for this candle. I got a minute and a half to go. All right. So let's see here. Do this one here. See what JR is saying. See here. Quit looking at my girl like that. You funny. You funny. See here, JR says, I've been in this all weekend. We are back together. Very nice. Yeah, man, I tried doing ARC. We gotta wait for this one. I tried doing ARC for a long. I tried doing it here. Aggressive entry. Again, I'm thinking pullback, then break of this, like let's go. But safer entry would have been the break of this. And so the white circles are safer entries, the yellow circle are aggressive entries, and then my stop loss was 12%. Boop, stopped out. And then now would I have entered here? This is very important. Would I have entered here for a long? I'm showing it here. Would I have entered here for a long? Nope. But Joe, you're doing great. Like you went up. I'm ready to buy into your group. No. So, and that's the one thing with me. Because I have nothing to sell you, I do have a VIP group. That's if you want the updates and the calls. Like it's not to show you how to trade. Showing you how to trade, I do that right now. Would I have entered now? Definitely not. Definitely not. No way. Why? We went straight up. My alert goes off or whatever. I'm not entering this. Why? There's an extremely high chance we're going to come down to about here, to this level, about 50% of this move. Now, do I know it's going to come down? No. Probability is there. Could it go up? Sure. Now, does all this sound familiar? This is exactly what I was talking about with Bitcoin. I don't know when it's going to be done going up. It could go up some more. And guess what happened? It did. And then it pulled back. And then it went up, created this level. Now I enter. Because this could have easily pulled back, come up, come down here, decision point, and then roll over to take this, to roll over to get this. But instead, it came up, broke this level, and now it's working its way up. So, and in order to short, I need this level to break. And then I'm looking for this. So that hopefully we can come after this. Now, if it doesn't break this level, great. If it comes still going up, perfect. If it does break the level and then re-enters the level, guess what? I get stopped out. Let's go long. Let's go. Moon mission. This one has a huge potential to go to the upside. Look at all that. Big old drop. Anyway, let's go back to our VVV. Still waiting. Still waiting. Who's in the chat, guys? Who is in the chat? Put a 1 in the chat if you're here. Put a 2 if you are not here. Put a 1 if you're here. Put a 2 if you're not. So today, no stepper. No stepper today. I should do the stepper. I had a, man, check this out. As soon as I got home, I was like, man, I'm going to fire up the grill. We might be entering on this candle. I'm going to fire up the grill and I'm going to make me some brisket burgers. And look at that. Firing up the grill. Look at that. Flame broil. And then there's my charts in the background. Making money. Let's go. Look at that big old fat burger. Yum, yum, yum. So delicious. Gotta show that to you guys. All right, so we may be entering. 25 seconds to go. Again, there is a... Y'all put 2s in the chat. You guys are nuts. We got Camsta, my favorite. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Tommy 2 liters, another favorite. Thank you very much. The K Diggity, the real one. Appreciate you very much. My favorite. See, we got Harp H2O, my favorite, even though he's not here. My favorite. See here, we're still waiting. Man, you see, it's kind of like now I'm kind of leery on this for a short, because here would have been great for an entry, but we got this buying. Let's kind of zoom in. Oh yeah, and here's the thing. I haven't even looked down. I'll look down in a second. But here we had this buying pressure went up, buying pressure went up, buying pressure went up, buying pressure kind of did this kind of, but look how small the candle is compared to these other candles. So that's what's making me think, well, maybe it's not so strong to where it's gonna come down, or like I gotta wait. And then here it's an even smaller candle. And then here it's kind of like, oh man, like taking too long already. Like just break below the level. Show me what you can do. Show me what you're Show me what you're working with. Let's go. JR with 2s, but my favorite still. See here, Harp, chicken wings. Let's go. Yum yum. That's funny. Yeah, man, I'm spoiled, dude. Like them ribeye steaks. So good. So good. I got some Boston butt in the fridge that's already defrosted. I put it in there a few days ago. So I got to cook that. Oh, man. I eat so good now. Now that I eat at this, now that I work at this grocery store, man, I eat real good. Like, I don't mind. I mean, I kind of miss it, making the nurse money. But, like the stress, man, dude, guy, man, I'm in JR's Discord in the morning after my group, of course. I do my group, my video for my group, update them, charts, all that fun stuff. Then I'll be kicking back outside, drinking my coffee, eating my donut, and being just JR's Discord and just chilling, talking about life, talking about everything, telling about the birds that I see, the red birds that are flying around. That's the life, man. That is the life. Just enjoying life. You know what I mean? Instead of, oh man, I got 30-minute drive to traffic and this. Man, get out of here. But I used to love driving. I used to do pest control. 14 years. Pest control, 14 years. I loved it. You don't have a boss over your shoulder. You're driving. You got AC. The first truck I had no AC, but then they upgraded me to an AC. But the first one I had no AC, but still had the jams on. And man, but the truck that I got after that, man, I was in paradise. It's a bigger truck, very nice stereo system, super cold air. Oh man, I loved it. I loved it. It's a lot of fun. Pest control. Let's see here. Let's see here. We got Harp with the donuts. Enough for everybody. Okay, I'm thinking about. Hey, what is that? Oh, that was weird. Man, I want to go short. I want to go short. So what it's doing, besides making me mad, okay, what it's doing, it actually created a zone, like a bounce zone, an area that I have to watch. But let's not do it red. We don't want any kind of bias. So this is the zone that we have to break below, and it just makes sense. Now, there's another YouTuber out there that is very popular, and he says some things that it makes sense, but if you're a true trader, you know it only makes sense because of the price action. And what this trader says is, if the 21 is above the 200, then your trade will do good and you'll go up to this level. But if the 21 rolls over and crosses the 200, then like your target's not going to hit, or whatever he says. Now, if you understand moving averages, you'll understand that what he's saying is literally correct, but it's not for the reasons that you're thinking. You're thinking, whoa, well, the 21, it crossed the 200, the dude was spot on. But what it is, moving averages, they follow the price action. So as long as the price action is going up, guess what the moving averages are going to do? The 21 is going to remain above the 200. It cannot cross it if the price is going up, because the moving average is the average of the candle body closes. So if the price starts going down, that's when the moving average starts going down. So it literally makes sense that if the 21 crosses another time frame, for this example 200, the price already went down and the moving average is following. So there's a couple of different scenarios that I do. The price action is the tow truck. The moving average is the vehicle it's towing. So if the tow truck, so if I can do this, if the tow truck goes this way, the car it's towing is going to follow it. If it goes this way, it's going to follow it. So the price action is the tow truck. The moving averages is the car it's towing. So depending on what the price action does, depends on what the moving average will do. It's a cause and effect. Because price went down, the effect is moving average went down. So when the mentor or YouTuber or whoever says the 21 crossing the 200 or any SMA, you can short it or it's bad or whatever, that's because it's reacting to the price. And just because, let's say the 21 does cross below the 200, that does not mean, oh, well, it's going to zero or it's going to whatever, because the price could easily start going up. And if it does, well, then the 21 crosses above the 200. And as long as it remains above the 200, I know for a fact that the price is going up. So I can actually tell you what the price is doing based off, look, I'll show you. Joe, you're getting too much. Hold it. So I did the little drop down, little 3 dots or whatever. Let's go to hide. So we hid the price action. Now, if we go, let's go to a higher time frame. I can tell you, let's take off all of our junk. Let's go here. Let's, we'll just use the 9 and the 30. The 9 and the 30. Okay. So we'll do the 9 and the 30. And we'll hide this. So and let's go way over here so I don't have any drawings. So the 9 is my white line, and my 30 is my orange line. So when the price action crossed above the yellow line or the orange line, that means you can enter the trade. And as long as it stays above the orange line, it's good. And look, it stays above it, 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 till here. Then it crossed over. Then it crossed above it again. And then it crossed over. And then so if we turn this back on, we can see that price remained up until it came down really hard, and look what the moving average does. It follows the price. So because this happened, this price already did this. Hopefully y'all see this. Hopefully you understand it. If you understand it, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't understand it and you think I'm full of hot air, put a 7. And it's okay if you put a 7. It just means I didn't explain it correctly or to where you understood it. But and it's okay if you don't understand, because again, the more you trade, the more you do this stuff, the easier it kind of gets. No, I don't want to say easier, the less confusing it gets. And right now, we're still not in the trade. Just waiting. We are waiting. But if it made sense, what I just explained, put a 1. If it did not make sense, and it's okay if it didn't, put a 7. And that just means I have to explain it a different way next time. Not this time, but next time. So right now what I'm doing is I'm holding down Control and I'm clicking and I'm dragging. What that does, it selects all of these. So I just need to delete one time and then delete whatever it caught. So I'm gonna hold down Control again. I'm gonna click and I'm gonna drag, but I don't know if it'll. Look at not doing it. Anyway, I'm just trying to show you a shortcut. All right. So Camsta says 1. Camsta is my favorite because everybody else hasn't replied yet. Right now I'm waiting. I'm waiting for this short. So while we're waiting for that, let's look at ARC. Let's go 3 minute. I want to get into a trade. That's why I'm not on this dumb treadmill. I'm gonna go long on ARC. I'm gonna enter right now. I'm gonna front run this. So I'm gonna enter right now because I want to get into a trade. I'm gonna front run this break. I think we are gonna break. I'm gonna have my stop loss underneath here, about 4%. So this is gonna be my stop loss. I'm gonna actually enter this trade right now. So if I know there's a delay, but I'm gonna enter this trade right now. Copy. And I'm gonna do a 5x leverage. Nothing too crazy. 5x leverage, only risking 0.5% of what I want to risk. So that's gonna be right there. So let me go to my trades. Let's do ARC for a long. We're gonna do a long. We're gonna go 5x. I had it on 3x. So we're gonna go 5x. We're gonna do our stop loss of 0.03923. Hopefully I'm not missing it. And let's go ahead and go long. I almost clicked the wrong button. So right now I put the trade in. It is not. That's dumb. I'm off by 1/100th of a thousandth of a cent or something. But it should be get really soon. So let's put on our cheat sheet. And let's do this. Okay, that's on. Good. Okay, I'm in. I am in. Doing a 5x leverage. And we're going prior to the break of this. So normally, you know, because shoot, man, we've been here for an hour and haven't even gotten into a trade. Normally, man, I gotta wake up early too. Dang it. Normally, what we would do is we would wait for the 3 minute candle to break above this level for us to enter. But I'm entering right now. I want to get into a trade. Let's see here. So we got this one. VV's real close. And VV's not doing it. VV doesn't want to come down yet. Could we enter right now and reduce our stop loss? Sure. Reduce it by 1%. But I don't know, kind of scared. Because sometimes when they're not ready, they'll go up to come down. So we're in ARC right now. Stop loss. Oh yeah. Right. So my stop loss is 52 cents, risking 0.5%. Is there more I can do? No, that's it. I think y'all know all the other info. I can just squish it down. So I can risk 52 cents, but after everything, it's more like 60 cents. And so let me throw on my indicator. Let's hide all this other junk, just so it's not so messy. Okay, good. Let's hide this stuff or delete it, just so we can have a clean chart. Okay, so let's double click on this. $100 portfolio, risking 1%. Leverage 5x, going long, margin used 2.77. My entry, my average entry 0.04078. Stop loss 0.03923. Target. We just pick a random spot. I'll get that later though, but 43.48, 0.40, 43.48. I'll pick the spot in just a second. Let's see here. Longs are paying the shorts, and it's 0.2, but I'm just gonna put it 0.3 because it fluctuates. Okay, everything's fine. All right. So my projected fee is 54 cents, but I think it's gonna be more than that though. Let me delete this too. Yeah. And then let's delete our stop loss, because I have that level right there. Oh yeah, that's a good target. That's a beautiful target. Why does it do that? Oh, because it doesn't show it down there. I was wondering about that. Oops. I kicked Becca in the butt. Becca's right next to me. But if it breaks this level, boop, I'm gonna stop down. Lose 0.5%. In this case, 0.54% of my allotted risk. Only risking 1%. But we'll see. Very cool. Hey, what happened? Okay, y'all couldn't see anything. Very good. Man, I was hoping to do this like at 9:30, 10. Let's look at VV. Ooh, look at that. Let's see. And what I like doing too is I like doing the setup. And let's just say we entered here, which we didn't, but let's just say we did. What I like to do is I like to see, you know, would I have been stopped out if I would have entered? And if so, okay. Next time, wait maybe 2 candles before I enter. Or maybe why, you know, and then I'd look like, oh man, this candle was pretty small compared to these other candles. Maybe that's what I have to look for, which that's what I looked for. But you know, now you start to problem solve. It's like, why did I get, like, it looked good. It entered, like, oh, well, maybe because of all these wicks, which again, that's our thought process. And there's buying pressure. Maybe it wasn't ready to get short yet. Or maybe I had my stop loss way too tight. Maybe if I would have had my stop loss higher up and reduced my leverage, you know, instead of a 5 or 10 or 20x leverage, maybe if I had it at 3x leverage and had it way up here, I would have had entries and I could have added to my position during certain areas. So again, like all of this is just a thought process that we have to go through. I'm afraid to look. I'm afraid to look. 1 second. I'm gonna look. Okay, not bad. Okay, let's turn this back on. But let's do it. Let's see here. Show transition, fade. High transition. Fade. So now, beautiful. Beautiful. Now this VVV, if we would have entered here, and I wanted to, man, because I just want to get into a trade. Like, man, let me get into a trade. And I saw it's like, let me wait for the candle. Like, let's wait for another candle. You just wait. Could you enter right now for the short? Sure. Am I? Nah, it's okay. I'll wait for a confirmation. Plus, we're already in a trade. And like for me, I don't like being in a lot of trades. I don't like being in a lot of trades. So let me go check on the cat. Joe, you always gotta check on your cat. Calm down, calm down. Calm down. All right. So give me just a moment. Let me see if he's gonna come in. And let me know if you like this trading, guys, as far as, you know, this thought process and actually seeing the trades. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. People still watching? I don't know. I got live chat on. Oh yeah. Make me a drink too. Very tight stop loss. Trying to front run it. Well, let's go. Let's see what happens. VVV. Ooh, I think I want to. I think I'm gonna enter short right now. I want to. High, lower high, possible lower high. I'm gonna enter this one, but I'm gonna do 0.25%, so half of a half. Dang it. Sorry, I have to do that. Let's go VVV. Only risking 0.25%. And the stop loss is 0. Oh no, that's 0. 6.670. And I'm only risking 0.25%. 0.25%. Okay. Firm. Okay. So now Hopefully it gets it. We'll see. So far, I hasn't got it. My order is at 6.621, and right now it's at 6.610. Oh, I'm looking at the 1 hour. Okay, I got in. I was looking at the 1 hour. Whoops. 3 minute. Okay. Okay, you can see both. Hey. Okay. And again, this one, very extremely high risk. One, the stop loss is like so close. Two, what I'm thinking, high, lower high, potentially lower high, to where we do this number. And I have extremely small amount of error. And if I do get stopped out, well then fine, I'll wait for the break of this level. But right now it's just, I guess it's an update. And he did this. I don't remember that do it before. Let's see here. Harp says, Joe getting down. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, so on the first one, on ARC, I'm risking 0.5%. And this one, I'm risking 0.25%. For one, extremely high risk, I can get stopped out. And I don't want to risk a whole percent, get stopped out for something silly. And that's part of risk management. It's very boring. Very boring. But this is how you stay in the game longer. It really is. So we're going to put on our thingamabobs. So what do all these indicators mean? All these lines. The white one, 9 SMA. Orange, 30 SMA. The white is above the 30, which is good, showing strength. The 50 is way up here. So once the 9 crosses, and you have the order of 9, 30, 50, 200, that's showing very strong momentum. And then if it's above the blue, then that is the VWAP. So again, very strong. So we'll see. Kind of want a munchie. Joe, you're not doing your treadmill and you're thinking about eating? Yeah, pretty much. So right now it's coming down. Do I panic? No. Why? Price goes up, price goes down. What I don't want it to do is I don't want to cross this level. Definitely not this level. Definitely not this level. Break this level. Chance of me getting stopped out is really, really close. But what I need to do is I need to give this some time to breathe, some time to move, and see where the pivots occur. But right now, I would get very, very uncomfortable if the price broke this level right now. If it broke this level, I'm like, oh crap. Maybe I should have taken this trade. But if it remains above the level, well, we look really smart. We look really, really smart. So now we're just waiting. This is the boring part. This is the boring part of a trade. Is once you get in it, now it's like, But yeah, I was working on this risk calculator for quite a while. quite a while. And what I can do is I can move this up to here, but not right now though, because you know what could, I don't think it will, but what could happen is price could come all the way down here to this, do this, and then this. It's what it could happen. I don't think it will, but this is what can happen. But if it does, I don't freak out, because I have these levels here. Hopefully we'll find support. Now, if I see this and then it ends up doing this, where it breaks this level, ah, crap. Man, this just means like my trade finished or it's a short, but I wouldn't be doing a short. So let's not make that line for the short. What I would do is I get my stop loss and I move it super tight and I get stopped out, because the chance, since it broke this pivot and it came down so low, the chance of it coming for this one is extremely high and this one extremely high. So what we're doing is we're always reacting to the price action. Now, it's very beneficial to do a trade and walk away. Go to work, go hang out with your friends, or put, you know, pool, darts, drink, whatever, watch a movie, go outside, plant, whatever, do something, because then you're not looking at this like, because there have been plenty of times where, because I'm watching it, I'm like, you know what, I don't like how it's looking. Let me move my stop loss, get stopped out in slight profit, or maybe even at a loss. And then 30 minutes later, it moves the direction I thought it was going to move, but I'm looking at other trades, or maybe I'm doing something, and I come back to it, it's like, oh man, it's like almost so close to my target. But because I was watching it and I closed out the trade, then it's like, ah, crap. But yep. I don't think y'all answered. Do y'all like this type of show, or not really? And if you say no, it is completely fine. I don't get butthurt. I don't get butthurt. But if y'all like this type of show to where we actually trade, but it's so boring though. If you like this type of show, then great. If it's too, oh, I got stopped out. Oh, I got stopped out on ARC. Or no, VVV. Stopped out. Ouch. Camsta says, love it. Okay, cool. So VVV, I got stopped out. Very, very small percentage, 0.25%, just because the likelihood of this going is, it's high. I'm not gonna lie, it's high. One, we have our stop loss super within a percent. So right there off the bat, chance of getting stopped out, very high. Two is, you know, we didn't create a pivot, and this is how I trade. Like, this is safer, in my opinion. Could we catch the top? Sure. Was I trying to? Yep. You look really, really smart when you catch the top and you're like, man, I nailed it. There's a lot of traders that do that. And some of them are extremely successful at it. Sometimes they get stopped out a few times. Other times they just nailed it. But that's what I was trying to do here. Did not work out. Did not work out. And watch. It's so funny too. Like, I get stopped out and then boop, 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 boop. It goes down. It's like, really? Really? You wanted my 25 cents? Really? Jerk face. Uh-oh. Whoa. Man, I might have two losses. Let's see. Let me try to reach for something. 2 stop losses. I better not have 2 stop losses. That'd be very embarrassing. But that's part of trading. But still, be very embarrassing. You're gonna hear some crinkles and crunkles, so hopefully it's okay. Looking for a bounce. Gonna be way too many crinkles and crinkles. Let me pause or mute my mouth. And no, I'm not eating chips. I can already hear y'all's fat jokes. 1 second. Okay. Very good. All right, man. VVV's kicking some butt and going to the upside. And that's so funny. VVV's going to the upside and our ARC is going to the downside. Completely opposite of what I was thinking. Completely. What I was thinking about doing was trading Bitcoin. That's what I was thinking. Before, I would never trade Bitcoin. And then just recently, because I kept on charting Bitcoin and kept on saying, oh, this is what I think is going to happen, this and that. And then, like, I'm spot on sometimes. I started trading it. It did very well. But I need to start trading it again. All my cubby holes are sticking out. Oh, and you get this out. 1 second. Okay. So as you can see, since I'm staying over on the show, I gotta do some stuff too. Okay. And my mic's on right now. Oh yeah, and then I got one. Okay. Now, if y'all can guess what I'm doing, man, that would be crazy. I don't think y'all will ever guess something. Well, maybe. Maybe. The people in JR's Discord may. Y'all can guess what I'm doing. That'd be crazy. Okay. That should be good. Okay. Oh man, are you kidding me? What's going on here? This thing rigged? VVV's pumping. What a noob. What? Okay. Okay, I'm checking it. Now we drew our blue line. What would be okay for it to do? Not freaking out. So we'll see. Tommy 2 liters is the winner. Tommy 2 liters is the winner. Yeah, save a crap load of money doing this. Supports my trading habits. How about this new one? Before I had a... Man, this thing rolls it so perfectly. But, so you might hear some knocking. No one's knocking, it's just me tapping. But, yeah, this machine is, like, phenomenal. Phenomenal. I tell everybody in JR's Discord, yeah, man, like, I roll a bunch of them now, and they're all perfect. Next week, I'm gonna be talking like this. Funny, but not fun. Anyway. But yeah, doing that right now. 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's see here. Yeah, and the other ones that I used to row or pack, they would take burn time, you know, anywhere from 4 to 5 minutes. These, they're able to burn like 7 to 8 minutes. Holy smokes, VVV just went ballistic. Wow. So remember what I mentioned, where if I get stopped out here, more than likely it'll come up here to stop out the other ones. So let's just say I had, you know, let's just say we entered down here about 3%. But if we would have had our stop loss about 5-6%, guess what would have happened? We would have lost. We would have lost more. So this right here, even though price could have went sideways and then come down and not hit our stop loss if we had it here, the chance of it coming up to getting us would have been great, like a very high percentage. So for me, I'll just do it down here and just get stopped out. Sometimes I'll have it up here though, but for this one, chance, oh, you dirty dog. Like it wants me to go short, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. This one, let's see here. We are down 2%. If we were down a bunch on ARC, if we were down a bunch like 12% or 20%, I would add to my entry right now to hopefully that we go up. So we'll see. But I'm not adding to it. So let's clean up our chart a little bit. It's a little bit better. Ooh. I don't even know how many people are in here right now watching. I'm gonna check right now. If we get under a certain amount, then we stop. Survey says, ooh, we are under a certain amount. Okay, we'll do this for like 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Where are we under our amounts? Our allotted amounts. What was I doing? Do 5 more minutes. Let's turn this back on. Oh my gosh. So this is what I don't want. You freaking kidding me? Yeah. Moving my stop loss. Moving my stop loss to here. 0.039. See. 399. Okay. So instead of losing 0.52% of my portfolio, I'll only lose 0.29. So we just call it 0.3. So here was my stop loss, and now I'm up here. I don't like how it's looking right now. So 99. So that just shows it was here. Now we moved it up here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Camsta still here. Camsta, you're my favorite. You're my favorite, Camsta. Oh, since we're only in one trade, let me reduce the size of this. That way we don't look like a total noob. Okay. Yeah, but when it was down here, if it would have been like 12% or something, I would have. Then that's why I reserve. Notice at the beginning, when I was entering the trade, I only did 0.5% for the risk. So if I would have added, then I would have done my other 0.5. So now it is a total of 1%. Let's see here. Ooh. I don't know about this hyperbot. It's so back and forth, man. Yeah, especially on the 1 minute. Especially on the 1 minute. Keeps flipping on me and messing up my trade. Yeah. Yeah, for me personally, I wouldn't recommend. I would not. Especially with the amount of skill. I would. For somebody who has. Somebody who's been trading more, they'll use that in conjunction with other thought process. Somebody who's just learning, well, that's all they have for their thought process, and they'll rely on that more. So they'll be, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, and it's like, oh man, I was in the long, and now it's and that's why it's extremely important. Like, you have to learn how to trade before you actually trade, and especially leverage. But if not, I mean, everybody will just keep on telling you until you lose enough money and you're like, yeah, maybe I should just learn. But and can you get lucky and make some money? Yeah, sure. Can you get lucky and follow the 21-200 guy? Sure. But chances are, like, you're gonna win less than you lose. You'll lose more. But the main thing is, you know, you already have risk management involved because you're only having a certain amount on your account, which is good. I was not that smart. When I first started doing this, I was not that smart. School of Hard Knocks, baby. Yeah. Yeah, you know it. But I wasn't that smart. I'd put $1,000, lose it. Put another grand, lose it. Put another grand, lose it. Put another grand. Like, why am I losing so much money? I don't get it. And I would tell my buddy, and my buddy goes, are you on cross or isolated? So what's that? Joe, as soon when Binance automatically you were on cross. Like, I didn't know. I was doing $100 trades, and before I knew it, my $1,000 was gone. Did that several times before I asked my buddy. Like, dude, what's going on here? Like, Joe. Like, oh, okay. And then I started learning how to trade. Like, okay. But yeah, that's a lot of money. Learning, a lot. Yeah. I think about that all the time. I used to have a lot of money, a lot. And I blew it all, I say, in my rock star years. I was partying like a rock star. When I could have been investing, putting that in gold, silver, stocks, Bitcoin. Instead, had some really good memories. Life would be too boring without stories. Got some stories. I can't tell you them all. But let's just say I can't run for office in any kind of government setting. Good times. But with that being said, man, I wish I would have invested that money instead of partying and living like a rock star. Can you imagine that? You make so much money that you only need like 25% of it to survive, and the other 75%, it's whatever money. But imagine if I would have used that whatever money, gold, silver, the boring stuff. That would have been nuts. That would have been nuts. Here. Battle scars. Yep. Very true. Sucks to lose money that you could have invested. Very true. Bitcoin pumped all the way back up. Let's look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Nice. So here, I'm thinking we're going to pull back to maybe here, minimum, possibly here or down here. And then potentially depends on what happens next. And I'll explain that here too. So sure enough, we came down, and then I'm thinking come up. We came up. Now, if we go from here, from the live stream, in this one, where we're here, did I think we're going to keep on coming down? Nope. I thought we were going to come up. What do? Went up. Sometimes I'm spot on, sometimes I'm way off. Pull back. I mean, this is a kind of a pullback, but like I wouldn't really consider this a pullback. If we're on the 3 minute and I drew this, then yes, but we're on the 15, so it just kind of straight up. So from here, I expect potentially this to happen. From where we're at now, for it to come down. For it to come down to about here, and then come up. And then what we're looking at is this, to possibly get rejected, and then come up to the middle of this level, come down, And then let's see if we can continue going. So let's see. We shall see. And then let's see if it comes down. Let's go back to this one. Okay. VV. Ooh, it wants me to short. We got a long wick. It wants me to short. Should we do it for giggles? Come on, mouse. Work with me. What's the percentage? 2%. I'm gonna do it for giggles. I'm gonna risk 5% or 0.5%. I'm gonna risk 0.5%. Getting a little riskier now. So stop loss 6.852. Risking 0.5%. 0.5%. And I'm short. 10x. Oh, I guess I'm in 10x. I forgot I was on 10x, but I'm on 10x. Forgot about that. Nothing worried about here. I don't like how he does this. If I get stopped out again on this one, I don't trade anymore because it fooled me twice. Okay. Those are my targets. Let's see. Oh yeah. For this one. Did I put a target? Yeah, I did. So let me put in the thing. I always forget to do this. I do my stop loss, but I forget to do the target. So the target is 0.0435. And for me personally, I like selling 75%. You know, before I used to sell 50, but for the past, I don't know how long, I always sell 75%, and then I just let the rest run until my next target. Because I just want to collect my money. And so confirm. So I did my target on that one. For VV, target will be way down here. So VV, add stock profit 6.186. Same thing, 75%. Confirm. Okay. Let's see here. That's why people get addicted to blow. Why? Oh, for stories? Probably. Too much money. Yeah. Yep. Gotta stay humble. Yep. Stay POSF. Yeah. Big resistance. There's so much pullback coming. Let's go. Do it, Joe. You can do it. You can do it. Yes. It's very true. But yeah, so what I do is I risk only 0.5%. Sometimes less. And sometimes, very rarely, will I do the full 1%. Normally it's 0.5, just so that if it pulls back or doesn't go my way, I can add to it if it's part of the plan. But there's a lot of times where I'll just risk 0.5. Like, I don't even care. I'm not trying to make $1 million bucks. Just want to get into a trade. And that's the hardest part too, because man, everybody, including myself, wants to get really rich really fast. That was my big mistake. That I want to get rich fast. Got a bunch of mentors. I had 5 mentors at one time. Not at one time, but 5 mentors, and spent a lot of money. This was when I first got into crypto. Before I started like learning, got a mentor, got another mentor, and that way I could speed up my process. Man, spent a lot of money. And then they only showed me the stuff that works in the bull market, which really sucked, because once the market started changing, all their theories, all their stuff that they did and they showed me, it wasn't working. Go figure. And I started losing a lot. And then I started doing researching. So everything that I'm showing you how to trade, it's not from what my mentors told me. My mentors, they just showed me up only. But it's the reality of trading. What goes up will come down. It's just a matter of when. And what goes down will come up. Just a matter of when. Until, or unless it's a rug pull, until we break the pivots. Once we break the pivots, well, then that's the first indication, the first sign that we might be changing the trend. And there's 0% chance, zero, for you to go up without breaking the level. You have to break the level first. So what I do is I just simplified it. You break this level, and then more than likely we continue going up until we go down. And with that, that's a chop. That's a chop. That's the internal structure. But we always look at the bigger picture too, so we can get our direction. But we can trade the inner part. Let's see here. But now you are consistently pulling money out from the market. No, I don't pull the money out. I win more than I lose. We'll say that. I win more than I lose. However, I don't pull money out of the market. I don't like doing that. Every 1,000 that I could pull out, I know that has a potential of making me 4,000 or 5,000 minimum. So just imagine if I pull out 1,000 every month or every 6 months or every year, doesn't matter. Like, that's money that I will not be able to make. You know what I mean? So what I do is I have money in there. I think I deposited money 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. And that was just so I could refresh my memory on how to deposit money, because I haven't deposited since 2020, I think it was, maybe 2021. So I just have my money in there, and I use that to trade, to buy stuff, memberships, stuff like that. But I don't take money out, and I don't want to take money out. And a lot of people tell me too, because I end up having to go to work, and they're like, well, Joe, you trade, you make money, this and that. Yeah, but I also have risk. Like, I don't want to risk more than I can afford to lose. And then if so, then there goes all my crypto. And when I'm only trying to make my living expenses, no, it doesn't work like that. Because now you have the stress of, man, I have to win. Like, if I don't win, the light's not going to get paid, or I'm not going to be able to put gas or eat, or no. So all my money I have in the crypto, in my wallets, some exchanges, and I just trade that. But I don't take out. No, thank you. See here, like, does it get easier? But you can invest it. Yeah, no, I don't want I see your point where, you can take out money that you made here and then invest it in whatever. I see your point, but I'm still in the mindset of crypto can make me more money faster. I just have to be careful with where I put it and how I put it and how much I put. So yeah. Let's see. Ah, great. They got me again. Delete. See here. Yeah, that's just the way. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of people that reach out to me, and I have a paid group, and they're like, yo, if I get your paid membership, paid for the lifetime or whatever, can I make like $1,000? No, this dude, he said, can I make $3,000 a month? I gotta pay my expenses and that blah blah. And I said, well, and I do audio messages. That way there's no miscommunication. And I said, if I was a salesman, I'd say, oh yeah, man, definitely. Join my group, pay for the lifetime membership. Not only do you have access to, the mentors and all the videos, but I'll also give you like a one-on-one for an hour, this, that, blah, blah. We'll make you that money. If I was a salesman, I could have easily done that. And I had some questions. I said, why do you need $3,000 a month? He goes, those are my living expenses. I said, well, you're living way too good. I told him, I said, you're living way too good. I said, do you work? He was like, well, no, that's my, the money that I'm gonna be trading, that's my, I think it's retirement money or no, it was his savings. It was his savings. And I was like, no, man, like get a second job, get a part-time job, get something to where you have a steady income. Because if you are focusing, man, you have to make 3,000, like the psychology, dude, you're gonna mess up your trades. They could be perfect, but let's just say you lose $50 and your stop loss is 500. You lose $50, you lose 75, you lose 200, you lose 250. You're like, oh man, close out the trade, and then it starts going up. So it would not have hit your stop loss, but because your stop loss was so low and the money was it meant so much to you that you could not afford to lose that $500, even though you put the stop loss there, and then it goes and hit your target of 3,000. You're like, ah. So it's too much. But yeah. Let's see here. Bedtime. Awesome, man. Wake up early. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be crushing out too. Oh, I forgot. I gotta close out the trades. I'm not close them out. I gotta close out the stream because I also have to go to bed early. Gotta wake up in about 5 hours. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And I don't even know if we can go to anybody's stream now. I completely forgot. Oh, nobody's watching. There's a few people watching. But those that are, I love you very much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the true ones. And let's go to Road Dog Crypto. Let's do Trading Tuition Raid. I do thank you guys very much. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, as always, let's make this money. All right. Now the awkward looking down. So I can do this. See ya.
We in the charts again. Support line looks like it's holding. Market makers, make it bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Make it bounce, 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 bounce. Late night sessions, eyes glued to the screen. Charts looking heavy, but we move like a machine. Candles playing tricks, yeah, they trapped the whole crowd. Wick hitting the lows, portfolio getting plowed. Liquidity pockets, that's where they hunt. Fake breakdown stops getting hit, eating your lunch. Market makers be sneaky, just like a mouse. Traders just looking for that.